Good evening, everybody, and hello from wherever you are tuning in live or recorded. We are so excited to share everything bingo with you. We have been talking about this incentive since we heard about it at World Tour, and we cannot wait to earn these prizes. I couldn't wait to find out what we were going to be working for, but we know that if Scentsy does an incentive, we want to earn it. So thank you for making time to join us. Whether you're live or hitting replay, we expect you to participate and earn these prizes with us. We have put together some ideas, some income producing activities that are going to help you achieve the summer incentive. Plus, we are going to have some fun tonight. This call is for all of you, and we want you to contribute using chat during this call and after when we post this recording. When you hit replay, we want to know that you're committed and you're all in with us. For the next 20 to 30 minutes, we're going to break down that bingo incentive into action items that are going to help us increase our PRV and build our business. And guess what? We are going to start Xing off those bingo squares. All right. So before we start talking bingo, I want you to give yourself a big shout out. Drop in chat, who are my 20 years earners? The cheers to 20 years, where we had the little calendar and the monthly stuff. Who is ready to get all those prizes? Me, yes, woohoo! I love it. All right. What do you think the key to earning the cheers to 20 years incentive was? Drop it in chat. I want to know. What do you think the key was to earning that? 9 out of 12 because you started in February. Okay, that's awesome. That means you are consistent, focus, commitment, growing our business, wanting the cooler and needing the wagon. I hear you. That cooler had me from day one. Same with this wagon. I have never owned a wagon, not even during sports years with my kids. I want that wagon because I'm not buying it for myself, right? Who wants that travel voucher? I'm excited for the cooler. I want the wagon. Wagon is going to be great. Yes. Yes, we want these prizes. That's why we were consistent and we worked hard and we were committed. So we are all ready to earn some Scentsy prizes. All the details for your bingo and the FAQs and all that stuff is in your workstation. So tonight is about the how and the actions we're going to do. But if you want those details, I want you to visit your workstation, print out that FAQ, and really study the details. Tonight, we're talking about the actions we're going to do to earn those prizes, build our paychecks, build our teams, and grow our businesses. So, can I get a who's ready? Are we ready? I'm super excited to be introducing our first speaker to get us started. And that is going to be Lauren. But, if you want to, if you've already got your cards printed, you can do that. Or if you don't, we'll share it with you tomorrow. Don't you worry. But if you have your card, you might get it out. And Lauren, I'm going to turn it over to you so you can get us.
Awesome. All right. I'm going to be talking about buy, which is obviously one of the things that we focus on here at Scentsy. So I've got the card here and I'm going to go over 3 things super quick. But with these 3 things, we are going to cross off 5 of these on your bingo card. So when Shelly was asking, what do we think worked with the cheers for 20 years? I think it's because we had a focus each month and we were all committed to that. So we can do that with this recording too. All right, the first thing we're going to talk about is crossing off 5 warmers of the month. Okay, this warmer is absolutely adorable. If you don't have it, that's okay. I know your groups all have tons of in real life images for you to share with your customers. But this warmer is a seasonal warmer for $36, which is at that I feel like that sweet price point where people for seasonal decor are going to be all over this. So go to your people who like spring, who decorate for Easter. If you've been a consultant, pull up your customers who bought Easter before. I had a customer order over the weekend and she bought one for herself and for her 2 daughters. So if you know anyone who's moving into a new house or their kids are like getting new apartments, those are great people to contact. The other thing that's worked really well that's helped me the past few months sell 3 to 5 of the warmer of the month is doing a mailing. This is a super simple mailing that you can do that's going to cost you 1 stamp. So you can use the warmer of the month flyer. If you get those, put it in this business size envelope. You're going to want to put the scent of the month sticker. I'm a Florida girl, so I don't even do felt. Everything is stickers and it still works great. But you're going to put this in there. If you don't have the flyer for the warmer of the month, there's rack cards that you can print too. So this isn't going to cost you much to do that, and you're going to send this out. So then you're going to follow up. The most important thing about mail is to send them a text or email and say, hey, I sent you some happy mail. What did you think of that warmer? Isn't it cute? Would you be interested in that for your Easter and spring decor? So follow up, and you are going to sell 5 of these, 5 warmers of the month. And if you do that, you are at 180 PRV. So we're already building for some of those other goals that we have. All right. The next thing we're going to focus on, we even have a curated bundle with this, and I'm not going to pick up all of them because I would drop it all over the place because I am the total clumsy girl. But we are going to focus on that stack of 10 or 10 new fabulous fragrances. And that bundle, let me look, that is called In With the New. All right. And if you sell 5 of those, you are going to mark off, just fell down for me, but you are going to mark off sell 50, and you're going to be at 260 PRV. So you're going to be, with the warmers of the month in this, you're going to be more than active, which is awesome, just by selling the 10 of these. These fragrances are amazing. People don't always like to pick out their fragrances. Yes, we have those picky customers, but don't let that stop you. Go ahead and share this, and it's $52. That's US. I saw we have some Canadian friends here. So that's US, and you will be at 260 PRV. So keep sharing this. These scents are incredible. I'm really loving them, and your customers will love them too. All right, the last thing, there's so many things that we could pick, but I'm going to pick the whiff box, which is sell 2 whiff boxes. And what you can do with that is, I'm going to be sharing this once we get some in real life photos. I'm going to be sharing this as a Scentsy starter kit. Think graduation presents, because they can't use candles. Anyone who's moving into a new apartment, housewarming gifts. I think this would be an amazing realtor gift. You only need to sell 2 of these. $35, they're going to get the white fluted warmer. They're going to get 2 bars, the April scent of the month, and then one of the bars from our upcoming Easter collection, which is really like exclusive and nice. And then they get, I love these. I call them like, I should be calling them scent cups, but I call them kind of like K-cups. It's like a nice, they're going to get 5 of these new scents. We don't know which ones, but they're going to get 5 of those, and they can try it out. So if you know anyone who hasn't tried Scentsy before, this is a great way. And then those count for 28 PRV. So if you do all of these things and you focus on those 3 things this month, you're going to be at 496 PRV. And I have confidence in you, especially if you're mailing out something about the warmer and scent of the month and you put that sticker on it, you're going to sell some bars and you're going to be over 500, and you can cross off 5 of these off of your bingo card. So it'll be your active, your 500, your whiff box, your warmers of the month, and then 50 spring and summer items. And I saw someone ask if club counts. So I keep going into that FAQ. So yes, club counts for these and hostess rewards. But when you go into the incentive area, you can actually pull up the FAQ, and usually my question that I've had or I've been asked has been right there. So go right to that tab, and then of course ask. We're all happy to help. So yeah, let's focus on those 3 things this month, and you will get 5 bingos crossed off.
Oh my gosh, I am so pumped. You guys, this week, right now, these are action items that we can do, and all are manageable, and we're going to build paychecks. We're going to cross off squares. We're going to earn those prizes. Okay, so I'm going to talk about two more squares that we are going to work on. Now, when I tear apart something like this, okay, I shouldn't say tear apart. When I break stuff like this down, I actually circled the most challenging ones for myself. And just like eating that frog, we got to do those first and we got to plan right now to get those taken care of before the end of March. So the rest is going to be a breeze and we are going to be talking wagons and those cool cups. I don't even know. My kids will probably hijack it. But okay, host two squares. There are two squares we're going to focus on. The one kind of crosses over into join because we need to flip a host and they're going to earn the shooting star with that party, right? So we definitely need parties for those squares. But the one square that I want to focus on first in March is book and submit a non-consultant hosted party. And on this call, listening to it or attending live, we are the go-getters and we don't mess around. We are shooting for 250 PRV party with a host other than ourselves right away to kick off this new catalog. And the best way to meet new people and increase our PRV overall is to party. The best chance we're going to get some new team members and get that blackout card is to party. So drop in chat and just give me an idea. How many parties did you have in February? How many parties did you guys have in February? 3, 4, 6. Okay, so for those of you who've had your parties, what kind of parties are you doing? Are we doing virtual parties? Are we doing shopping links, Facebook parties? Are we doing basket parties? Taylor's doing all Facebook and virtual parties. Okay, who's doing in-person parties? We got pouch parties, we got links, pouch parties, some more Facebooks, online with live videos. Okay, so we know that there's three types of, I'm going to use the word party. I'm a party girl. I like to have fun. I'm going to use the word party. Yeah, so we've got parties happening and we can do that in person. We can do that virtually, just like we're meeting virtually, and we can do it on the go. Okay, those are the three types of parties I like to book and I like to focus on. So, the first thing we need to do is we need to get into the mindset. So, let's just all take a second and come at this with confidence. We have something amazing to offer people. We have one of the best host programs in the industry. We need to be proud of that. How many of you guys wait till it's 5%? Or who got a Target just sent me a little notice? And even my best friend sent me, did you get your extra 5% at Target? I like live for the extra 5% at Target. Okay. So, like, everybody loves a discount. And who doesn't love half price off a brand new warmer? So we have to get in a mindset and come from a place with confidence that hosting a party is like giving our friends, family, customers, and hosts the biggest and best gift ever. And if we come from it that way, we are not going to struggle as much with the ask. Because I know we can all get, oh, nobody wants to have a party. Nobody's getting together. Everybody's busy. You can get there, or you can come from a point of view that I'm going to book 5 parties in February, even though I'm crazy ass busy. And I did it because I wanted that mushroom warmer. Give me a prize. I'm going for it. And I got to get it done as soon as and as fast as possible. But now we have this bingo square, and March is a whole new month. And guess what? Because I was so focused in February, on March 1st, I had my first party with not me, but a host because I love to party. And I think Tay dropped it in the chat that yes, I love to party and I love to party in person. I am not a virtual girl. Those of you guys who are successful with that, Awesome. That's why I came up with this bingo thing that we're going to do. And you guys are going to be my guinea pigs because I've got a bingo party booked for this month, virtually like this. Okay. So now I want to explain to you my party process. It's 3 steps for me. 3 steps. The first one is I start with my calendar and I look at when I'm available. When am I available to be in person? Like, when do I want to leave my house? When do I want to be with people? What's good for me and my family? And then the second thing is, I look at when am I available for virtual? Because that is, you can't just check out and be gone. You've got to be posting, engaging, texting, host coaching, right? So look at when you need to do that. Now, I'm getting ready to go on spring break with my son this month. So I know that I've got to really work my basket party game that week. So I will get all my basket parties dropped off before I leave and have my hosts ready and prepped for the week that I'm gone so that I can pick up those parties when I get back. So start with when are you available and then decide what type of parties are going to fit in your life best this month. Then the third part of my process is I decide who is ready to have a party. Who am I going to reach out to and offer this amazing gift to? Well, those people are already in my mind for March. Are you ready? In March, I know that I have my friend in Florida who's been, I failed her Facebook party because I just am not good at it. So I came up with the virtual bingo that we're going to play here shortly. So she's going to be a virtual bingo on Zoom. Jamie likes basket parties, so I'm putting her down for spring break. Amy and Heather love to host spring and fall, and I can count on them this month. They have a really cool barn that they throw parties in. So I know I'm going to be in person with them. See where I'm going? Calendar, then types of parties, and the people. And then we get inviting. You need more information on all that? You know where to go? The Scentsy Family Consultant page has it step by step, all the framework, all the examples, and all the information you need. So let's go. Who's ready to knock it out? We are going to put a big ol' X in that 250 PRV host that's not ourselves. And then we are also going to start working on the person we're going to invite to have a party that we are going to flip. And now it's time to flip it over to Shannon so she can expand on the join.
Hey guys, I am so excited to share with you tonight about the join opportunity and the ideas that we have around it. And I wanted to first, if you guys did not know this, but we have an excellent join opportunity this month. Now, one thing I've done, I know it's blurry, I don't know why, but one thing I've done is I have a couple of events that I'm doing this month. And so the first thing I do is I always print out what our join information is. And I hate that it's blurry, but anyway, I made this and it basically says get $86 worth of Scentsy for $35 in March or whatever it is. 80, yeah. It says join for $35. And then it has my information, a QR code to go straight there. When I go and set this out on my event table, a lot of people will just immediately scan this, say, wonder what it is. I do my drawing slips this way, and I also do my join information this way. I have a very high number of people who join me whenever I do events. And that's because I keep everything out. I'm always talking about the opportunity first because the opportunity is our best product. Out of any product we have, opportunity is the best one. I also will shrink these down into little bitty like 4x6, 3x5 sizes. And every person who comes to my event gets a bag with that information in it. Okay. So what I love so much this month is the fact that there's 3 fragrance systems. You have your element warmer, you have a flower, and you have a mini fan for $35. So if you're out doing an event, if you're doing partying, if you are doing a Facebook party, even if you're out, talking to people, you can say, we have the best kit. If you haven't ever tried our flower, guess what? You can get all this for $35. If you've never tried our mini fan, don't just buy the fan and the pod. That's $25. For $10 more, you can get 3 fragrance systems. So this is exciting to me. The whiff box is also something that I'm using a lot that Orville was talking about the other day about how you can put that in businesses. So I did an event this past weekend and people would come up and they would just ask me about different warmers. And as soon as they would grab a $35 warmer, I'd be like, let me tell you about the deal we have right now. Yeah, you can get that $35 warmer, a $40 warmer, but look what you can get for $35. And so it's really exciting whenever they run with these kind of promotions for us to be able to do that. So if you look at your bingo card, you can see that there are about, I counted it up. I think there's 6 opportunities at 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6 opportunities that you're going to have to be able to cross off squares for joining. Okay. You have 2 being able to sponsor new consultants that get to certified, also 2 consultants that get to shooting star. Then, of course, whenever we get them on our team, working with them, helping them be able to reach lead by teaching them to be duplicatable to teach the people that they have joined for $35. I mean, hey, it's like, why don't you join and get your best friend to join and let's do this together? I mean, I do this with my best friend. It is like the best thing right now to be able to do this promotion. So we have a few ideas to talk about joining. And the first one that I have on here is got to go live. You need to go live on your Facebook page, in your Instagram stories, whether you're using, Instagram Live. Stories are really important. Think about it. They put stories at the very top for a reason. And that's because everybody starts going through the stories. And if it looks interesting, they might go check out their feed, right? Also, if you're just posting like flyers and you're just posting like little Canva things, Facebook will kind of mute that. So make sure when you're like, guys, I cannot believe that they have this for $35. And if you have an element warmer and you have a flower and you have a mini fan, show it, show it, show it. Because people will be like, I want to know more about that. The next thing that you can do is you can make a list of past hosts that you have had and offer them the opportunity. I have sent out messages saying, hey, I know that you love our flowers. I know that you're constantly ordering like 3 or 4 flowers for your office, but look, you could actually get this for $35 and you could get paid on your own purchases for those flowers. Or if you have a $200 party, you can get the free and the half off. I've got a lot of people that are really interested in this, and it's because I'm getting it out into their hands. The people in the salons, they love this. I've got a girl named Caitlin that is thinking about doing it. She owns a salon and she's like, you know what? That's great. It has 3 different systems. This is wonderful. Realtors, great realtor bundles right here that you could get them to join for $35 and then get them to get the whiff boxes for $35. And they can put those together for realtor gifts. I mean, there's some excellent ideas here. Another thing that you want to do is you want to use your Scentsy Connect. You want to reach out to at least 5 customers through Scentsy Connect. Like 3 out of 5 months, connect with people, let them know about it. People do not get tired of seeing this. A lot of people are like, oh, well, if I keep posting it, people are going to get tired. No, a lot of people don't even see it sometimes. I have posted things like 8, 9, 10 times before. And finally somebody will be like, oh, I didn't even know that. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I've posted this like all the time. But we don't know when they're going to get on their social media. We don't know when they're going to check their email. We don't know when they're going to do their text, right? So if you're doing your stories, you can keep doing it over and over. If you're using Project Broadcast, if you're doing email or texting, I would do that over and over. But you want to be able to get that in front of people, and you can use Scentsy Connect that way. You want to be able to talk to all of your current hosts today about using that join exclusive kit. Hey, if you like this, guess what? You can join for $35, or we can just flip your party to you for the $59 host kit. But I mean, I just love this kit, guys. I love it. Share your personal story on Facebook, like I said, or Instagram. Why did you join? Hey, for $35, I can't believe that Scentsy has, done this for me. You have to be really careful. Anything you do, you want to make sure you're using income disclosure claims. The next thing you're going to do is promote the $35 join special every way you can. Like I said, put it in the mail, put it in your emails, put it in your text, put it on your table at your events, talk about it at your home parties, talk about it in your Facebook parties, talk about it in your basket parties. This is this big in my basket parties I delivered today in my bag, the clear bags. This is the very front of my clear bag. So anybody that sees her walking around with that clear bag is going to see this first, and they're going to talk to her about it. Another thing you can do is, like I said earlier, is you can upsell by doing the $35. If someone's calling you and saying, hey, I need a 6-pack of bars, or you know what, hey, how are the new scents? Like, guess what? You know what you can do this month? You can actually join and you can smell the scents, or you can even talk to them about that whiff box and getting them to do a party so that you can flip it. Contact businesses, like I said, about putting, a warmer in their place and show them about the $35. I've had people join just from me putting warmers in their place of business and seeing that other people are actually interested. I'll put a drawing slip up or a QR code at their place of business, and that's how they'll enter my drawing. And when they see that people are really starting to enter it and they're interested in it, they'll ask me about joining. Okay, so these are some really fun things that you can do in order to get that join opportunity out. I'm a pretty heavy recruiter because I just talk about it all the time. The opportunity is something that I feel like can bless anybody that wants to join for $35 or $99, whether they want to pay off, some debt, or whether they want to just have something for themselves to get some extra shoes, or whether they really want to grow this as a career. And this is a way that you can get people to join, work with them, make it duplicatable for them to get to Shooting Star, to get that kit, and also to be able to help get certified and teach them the same way. So you guys go do this. I know you can do it. I'm excited about it.
Yay, I am so excited. So do you guys see a kind of a pattern here? Let me see if do you see how we've broken this down into bud, bloom, blossom, and bloom? Did I say that in the right order? Bud, bloom, blossom, right? So like, I really love this. Like, we are buy, hosting, join, hosting and buying. It's all interconnected. It's all related to World Tour. And I'm going to invite Robin to share with us this amazing resource and tool the four of us put together for you, because I don't know about you, but I like to check things off a list. So if you know me, I've got a list, and Robin's going to share with us right now a list we put together for you.
Spotlighted?
You should be ready to share, and then you're the host, so you can make yourself the spotlight.
So guys, drop in the chat who's busy. If you're busy, I don't know about you, but I'm really freaking busy. Anybody who knows me knows that I go a mile a minute and then some. Yeah, always busy, right? And who gets overwhelmed by all of these things? I mean, the grid, I love the grid. Don't get me wrong. I love the bingo card. It's exciting, but I find that sometimes I squirrel, right? Like halfway through the month, if I don't have it exactly written down, what I have to do step by step, like it's easy enough to say, I need to book a party, or I need to recruit somebody. But what are the steps that you actually have to do to get each one of those squares, right? And now I know I'm the tough love girl. I know. And anybody who knows me is going to be like, ha ha, Robin's going to give it to us now. maybe a bit. Okay. So these guys came to me, they had this idea, and my brain works weird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through step by step to a resource that we made. And I think it's going to help you slow it down. I think it's going to help you laser focus. And I think it's going to help you to, I can't spotlight myself. I don't know how. It's not letting me.
You're spotlighted and you're ready to
Okay,
share the
perfect.
screen when you
Okay.
want to.
Okay, so I got a message. Okay. So it's going to help you slow down. It's going to help you laser focus. It's going to help you take every single one of those little bitty things, every one of those little steps that you need to take to check off that square, even the ones that are really big and scary. And it's going to help you to find a way to fit that into your life over the next few months. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do, who knows what Google Drive is? Everybody here familiar with Google Drive? Okay, and even if you're technologically challenged, and I know there's some of you here, I know who you are too. This is easy, okay? Like this is going to be okay. I swear to God, this is going to be okay. So I'm going to share my screen now and I'm going to show you my screen, but I have too many screens open. Sorry, give me a second. And that's not the right screen. Sorry. Thought I had the right screen. Okay. Now I have the right screen. So if you're familiar with Google Drive, and even if you're not, this is the link basically, okay? So we're going to click on the link and in here you see number 1. Can you guys see my mouse? And then you see number 2, number
Yes.
3, number 4, and number 5. So the directions to download the document that I'm going to tell you about are right here. So all you have to do is click on number 1 when you get the link. And yes, I'm going to give you the link. You're going to click on number 1 and it's not going to open. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. It's going to open. And what it's going to tell you is that if you don't have Adobe Reader to download it, okay? That's what it's going to tell you. And it just gives you a link to download Adobe Reader. And if just in case you don't have it. And the other thing that you need to know before you open this document is that it's a legal size document. So if you're going to print it, you have to print it on legal size paper because it won't fit like a regular size piece of paper. Okay. Now, the last thing I'm going to tell you, and it's really important before I open this document and show it to you, the last thing I'm going to tell you is that when you open it and you click download, you want to download it right to your computer so that it starts to. So when you first open it, it's going to look like this. Okay. Now nobody freak out. Okay. This is the document. But that's not what it's going to look like when you download it. When you download it, it's actually going to look like this. And if you are one of those people that likes to check things off, you can actually click in here as you check things off. Now, what are you looking at? Because this is a lot of squares, right? Don't freak out. All of the squares in the incentive are in here. They're all across the top. See them up here? There's some of them. And this is the actual thing that you need to do. I'm going to blow it up a little bit. The actual task that you need to do to get to filling in that square. So you're going to have reach out to 5 customers through Scentsy Connect, sell 5 items from the new catalog, focus on selling the whiff box, ask 5 customers. So it's going to give you exactly what you need. Now, all of this, these are all what's called income producing activities. So all the income producing activities that you need to do are here. So all you have to do is follow the steps and click off the boxes as you go. Follow the step, click off the box as you go. And you'll see all the blue in the background. That's because it's under the buy or purchasing area, right? So we got buy, host, join. This is buy. And then when we scroll down a little bit, you've got hosting and you've got joining, and it's the exact same thing again. Here's the income producing activity. Here's what you need to do. Guys, this is going to help you to get laser focused. Okay. This is what I need to do today. I need to do that. And that's all I need to do. I need to do this. And that's all I need to do today. Down here are what's considered like the other category. Okay. So connecting with another consultant to share ideas, downloading Scentsy Connect, give yourself the gift of product knowledge. And I just saw a spelling error. Sorry about that. Visit the training center. So there's a whole bunch of different things in here. And these things are all going to help you to reach out to at least 5 customers through Connect 3 out of 5 months. And you're just going to start clicking these off as you hit them. Okay. All right. The last thing that I want to show you is I commit myself to complete the following activities, right? So your time activity, you can actually click in here and you can type. You can click in here, activities will be verified. Maybe it's your superstar director, maybe it's your accountability partner, maybe it's your friend that's in Scentsy with you. It doesn't matter. My rewards for being for succeeding will be. So you can put something in here if you want to have your own reward. Like for me, I just bought myself a new Stanley Cup, but these things here are what is in the actual incentive. Now, I want to know what you guys think of this document. Oh, you like it? Okay.
We are getting some brilliance and some
Okay.
amazing.
Good. So what I'm
Love
going to
it.
do now is good. I'm happy to hear that, because some people get overwhelmed when they see all the boxes, but when they realize what it is, it's actually breaking down every single square in that bingo card. And that will save you so much time, and it will help you to go, this is what I need to do today. This is what I need to do today, so that you're not squirreling all over the place, because all you have to do is focus on your printout. Like just focus and click the box off, focus and click the box off. It will absolutely keep you on track. So I'm going to drop that. I'm going to drop the Google Drive into the chat in a minute, and you guys can copy and paste the Google Drive link. And again, I apologize for the spelling error, and I just caught it now. Isn't that always the way? Murphy's Law.
It's my spelling error because that was my section. So
I just
sorry.
copied and pasted.
We're just we are duplicatable. You don't have
Yeah.
to be perfect to make progress.
And guys,
I wanna
this document is like 8 hours in the making, okay? Between Lauren and Shelly and Shannon and myself, between meetings and putting like literally 8 hours in the making, okay? So there's the link. Copy it, paste it, click on it, save it to even save it to the home screen of your phone, right? Like something like that where you can find it easily, and then go source yourself a legal piece of paper. You only need one, and that's all you need. You don't need all these coloring things. You don't need any of that stuff, because you know what? It's just a distraction. This is laser focus. Okay? You're welcome. Okay, Shelly.
Okay, so I am a paper nerd. I like stuff printed. If you want to fit to one page, it does fit to one page. And because my husband is a printer, I had him print me legal size in 11 by 17. So
by 17, my heart.
Yeah. So that's for my old eyes, and because that's what I wanted. So yeah, but you can fit it to one page, and it is manageable. And the reason we did this is because we are fitting Scentsy into our lives 10, 15-minute increments at a time. And we want you to just be able to be like, what do I need to work on? Well, we know we want to cross these boxes off, but if you complete these IPAs, you're going to be crossing the boxes off. So do you understand why we wanted that first 15 to 20 minutes tight? Because we are going to be re-listening to Lauren. We're going to re-listen to Shannon. We're going to get motivated to host those parties. And we're going to also want to probably push play again real quick to see Robin's little demonstration on how do we get to that form. All these resources are going to be compiled for you, and you will have them tomorrow within the next 24 hours. You will have these resources all posted into your group pages. So if you're listening to this recording or you need to get back to your family, it's okay. We get it. Go back to your lives. But if you want to stay on for about 15 more minutes, I'm going to run through some fragrance bingo to give you a fun virtual idea that you can use on Zoom or in person. So thank you guys. Drop in chat. Let us know. Are we all in before we start to play bingo? Can I get a bingo from everybody? Who's in? 5 across, 5 down, 5 diagonal. We got this. We're going to do these IPAs. We're going to build our business. We're going to get those prizes. All right. $1,000 travel credit. What? We're going to get it. All right. So you guys, if you're still on and you want to play bingo, I know it was confusing to get your cards, but just play and have fun. We're not giving away the $1,000. You're going to do the work to get that, okay? So let's play Fragrance Bingo. What I did to set myself up for Fragrance Bingo tonight is I got out a little bin of testers. Yes, they're pre-selected. Yes, I even have my new scents ready to go that are a little separate. I also have a showcase brochure where I highlighted some of the fragrances I want to feature. See? I also got out the handy dandy training guide. If you don't have one, put one in your next order. It's in the Scentsy store. I like to get one every season. And I went ahead and I picked some products and I highlighted some features and benefits about the products I want to talk about. That's my party prep. Whether I'm going in person or I'm on virtual, or you guys are doing these amazing videos and lives and hitting everybody up on Facebook, you're doing the prep. So that's my prep for tonight. Then if you were to see my office right now, it's even worse than normal because I've got all kinds of things happening to my right. So who is ready to play some fragrance bingo? If I were playing in person, I just go and I pass out highlighters. That's easy for bingo cards. You don't have to do fragrance bingo cards. You can go on Amazon and get yourself some bingo calling cards for just, I think even 15 to 20 US or Canadian dollars. You can get yourself some bingo calling cards, some bingo cards to pass out and do this. You would just say, B9, let me tell you about this amazing counter clean. But what we're going to do tonight is I am going to pull out of my little bin and I am going to pull out Squeeze the Day. And you guys, Squeeze the Day is one of my favorite scents. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It is a tart, true fragrance of pure lemons balanced by a hint of vanilla cream. If you have Squeeze the Day, cross it off. If you've used Squeeze the Day, drop in chat. Tell me how you do use it in your house. Is it wax? In my house, we use the counter clean. You're going to laugh at me. I haven't had Squeeze the Day going because I've had my seasonal stuff. This is my first Squeeze of the Day of the season. And this morning I needed to spritz my counters. They weren't looking very shiny. And I just wanted to keep cleaning because it smelled so dang good. You know what else you can get in our Squeeze of the Day? You can get some Scentsy swipes. And these Scentsy swipes, now see here, I'm not perfect. I'm going to need a cheat sheet because I don't use these. But my customers and my guests don't need to know that. So I'm going to have this ready to go. And I'm going to tell you these Scentsy swipes are amazing for easy, quick, convenient cleanups of spills and messes. And they are non-porous, are good for non-porous surfaces. See, you don't have to be perfect. All right, what else is in my bin? I'm going to just shuffle up and see. Are you ready? Get those highlighters ready. We are going to, oh my gosh, I just absolutely love this scent. It's Amazon Rain. Amazon Rain is fresh and wonderful. It is, let me tell you what's in it. It's melon orange zest with coconut milk and jasmine. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love to travel with Amazon Rain in a room spray. I keep this in my cosmetic bag. I never unpack it. And just to spritz wherever I'm at, I need it. You know what else? I like Squeeze the Day in the room spray for after I cook. See how easy this is to play fragrance bingo? Is anybody having fun? Is you guys following along? Who says that they can do this? Yeah? Who could do this? You could totally do this, right? And if you didn't want to have the bingo cards with the fragrances on it, you could totally do B9. And then you could call, if I do the cards, I call like 3 or 4 and then I talk the product. But because of the sake of time and we only have a few more minutes together, I'm going to go on and I'm going to smell something else. What else do I have here? I am going to smell Luna. Oh my gosh. Luna. It is one of our top selling fragrances. And you know what I sell the most Luna in? I sell Luna in the fragrance flower. It is my top selling fragrance flower. And I absolutely love this. You can get the fragrance flower. This is, see, I don't even know the name of it. Is it Belle? I don't know. You don't need to know, right? Okay. So talk about the fragrance flower. The fragrance flower is going to diffuse for 60 days into the petals. I kind of call it blooming. It'll bloom for about 60 days and it will still smell fresh after that. I love it for a nightstand, a coffee table. It is my top gift. I do not go to a party without taking my hostess this. I absolutely love it. Okay. You guys get the flow, like what you do? Okay, so the next The next scent I'm gonna fake pick up because, well, you can do whatever scent you want, but this is the one I had on my desk. Wildflower and cotton. So you're gonna talk about the fragrance, but you're gonna give the story. The story sells. I'm gonna tell you, fresh is the best thing to get your customers selling because, or get your customers buying in addition to wax, because now my wax customers need fresh and wax and a flower. You want to upsell them, right? So fresh is one of my favorite products. So the story sells. My story that I share is every evening when I go up to bed, I am the first one in the bedroom. So I turn down the sheets and I spray my pillow and I spray my husband's pillow. And then I go and brush my teeth. And then by that time, he's coming up to bed and the room smells amazing. See, you need the story. So pull products and fragrances that you are in love with, and then you can tell the story with it. Oh, somebody dropped in their pads and fresh. So guess what else I pulled for you? I pulled this because we got it in our world tour kit. And I also pulled a mini fan. So I could talk about these two products when I pull the fragrance of Coastal Sunset. And I would smell it and I'm going to talk about it and that this is my top pad. You guys get the idea. But for the sake of time, I'm super sorry it was crazy hectic for you guys to get the bingo cards. But does that make sense to you guys? Think you could do this? Story helps. Yeah. Does everybody have like a whole new idea? You could do this in person. You could do this virtual. You could do this. I know that there's a version, you guys are better and smarter than I am, that you could do Facebook. All right, we have a few minutes left. I'm not going to go on about products. You guys know the products, you know the scents, but you get the feel of the flow. You would just pull and then strategically stack some. Maybe you pull 2 or 3 scents and then the fourth scent is the product you want to talk about, and then have your tools and resources, because on Zoom you guys can't see the mess that's underneath here. Okay, you guys, I'm going to open it up. We have a few more minutes. Does anybody have anything that they want to anything that they want to talk about? Does everybody feel comfortable with the bud? I'm going to say it in the wrong order again. Do we bud, blossom, bloom, bud, bloom, blossom? By host, join, by host. Thank you. Yeah. All right. We're going to be playing bingo. Yes. I love it. I am good. Does anybody have anything else that they would like to add? All right. Everybody ready to go? Earn some prizes, play some bingo. We got our sheets ready. All these resources will be available for you in the next 24 hours. You'll have a recording, you'll have your Google Docs, you'll be able to check out your FAQs by then, and then you'll have your list of IPAs ready to go. Have a great evening, you guys. Thanks for joining us.